We don't know if it's gonna work or not. We're gonna find out now, aren't we? If not, the mics on the iPhone's pretty good too, so I ain't complaining. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too. Hey, mic check it, Dave.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear us. You can hear us. We're gonna find out if this thing works or not. But you know, and look, man, we outside.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear us? Okay.
Can y'all hear us?
How's it sound? Good. What's that quality looking like?
Look, I told you I was gonna go with the black tea, ladies and gentlemen.
He burning up too.
I ain't burning up. I'm good.
He
I
burning
still
up
have my
too.
bags though.
All right, they saying perfect.
All right, excellent.
All right. As you can see, we live from training camp. Boy, do we have a story to tell? We got a nice story to tell. How we kick this one off, Dave?
Listen, man. Well, first off, let's talk about the practice.
Oh, let's talk about
Let's talk about the practice. We don't need to be out here. We don't need to be out here going with the attacks.
We got some tea because we
got some tea, bro. It's not. It ain't that. It's yeah. But either way, the practice was pretty good. Bryce Young looked great. Bryce Young at the beginning of the practice pretty much started 3 for 3. He looked really awesome in 11 on 11s. They did more than I expected them to do. They had some pretty decent practice drills that I've never seen before, and maybe we'll get into that later in the show. So, but overall, man, I can't complain too much in regards to that. But it was a pretty good first day of training camp. You know, folks got some autographs, a lot of players signed. Like I got Brian Burns and things of that sort. So it worked out. My man got JJ Jansen. We got pictures and things of that sort. So it was a pretty overall good practice, good first day. We got another one going tomorrow. And we don't have one on Friday. And then we got the charity event on Saturday, which will be a treat to say the least.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, with practice, I second what Dave said. Practice was very entertaining. Bryce Young looks good out there, looks sharp. It'll be interesting to see what happens when the pads come on, right? When the pads come on, because there was a lot of potential sacks that guys were letting up on, and they didn't. You know what I mean? They didn't finish the job. But Bryce looked good.
But in their defense, I mean, it was potentially mostly the second and third team that had more of the sacks.
True.
It wasn't mostly the first team. The first team overall did pretty well. K. Mays looked pretty good out there from that standpoint. I can't complain about that. He has assumed the starting position. I guess I heard Frank Wright said during his presser that it is no question that Bryce Young is QB1, but we kind of knew that already, right?
Yeah.
So, but overall, I mean, like I can't complain about everything. Look, Miles Sanders looked good. Mingo looked good. Shenault.
Hey, let's take a quick pause here on Shenault because Shenault was all over the field, bro. He lined up in the backfield, which was, I mean, we all called for that, right? That's something that we said, yo, put him in the backfield. And you could see, you know, how he bulked up, right? You can see how big he is. Pause. But the dude, he was all over, in the slot, out wide, in the backfield. He could be lining up for a monster season incoming for Shenault. Shout out to Shenault.
Yes. Shenault. It's going to be interesting for Shenault. And when I start doing the fantasy videos again, I'm going to have a discussion about him.
Yeah, and then shout out to I think they're talking about Kwame Gruger-Hill, who had that pick. I think he had an interception on Andy Dalton.
Yes,
he had a nice diving
phenomenal pick.
Yeah, it was a nice pick. We couldn't record it. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about that one in a second. But yeah, we couldn't. Yeah. Oh no, it's the other media. All right, so we good. But yeah, man, good practice. We rocking with it. Shout out to we got 116 people in here watching. Shout out to y'all, man.
Make sure you like the stream as you go.
Yeah. But Dave, okay, is it time to get to the tea?
Yeah, let's get to the tea.
It's time to get to the tea.
Let's get to the tea.
Well, how do we want to introduce this, Dave?
So
we're in trouble.
No,
PNP is in trouble.
We're not in trouble. We're just well known.
We caused a little stir.
We're just well known. You know what I'm saying? We're well known. They pretty much have somebody watching us the whole time.
Yeah, we basically everything that we've said about PNP and them like watching us, and it's a fact. It's confirmed. Like we know from. Can we say his position? No, you don't want to say his position.
Nah, let's just say we know somebody high up that works.
Dave is protecting people because I want to air it all out. I want to spill everything.
Nah, because the thing is, I don't want folks being judged. Thing that's because he was actually
he was really cool. He was a professional. Really cool. He was professional.
He was a professional. You know what I'm saying. So I plan on reaching out to him.
And he watches us. So shout out if he's watching. We're not gonna call your name. We're not going because you were very. And if you do see this, because he confirmed that he watches. You were very respectful about it, and we appreciate that. We appreciate you coming at us the way you came at us and telling us the reason as to why, and because you know who we are, you know what we do, and basically, you came at it the right way. So we appreciate you for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and we do plan on reaching out to you because I'm talking to Rashad in the background. We won't get into that here. Maybe we'll talk to the Patriots later about it. But in the grand scheme of things, we're definitely going to reach out. But
it's not a player. I see my man said JJ. No, it's not a player.
Don't worry about that.
Not a player.
This is why discretion is important, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. So stop guessing.
So don't guess. Y'all not gonna guess it. So either way, but in the grand scheme of things, he was professional across the board. Now the partner he was with, on the other hand,
the dude, yeah, sir, the guy that you were with, King. Listen, I used to be a very confrontational dude. I left that life behind. Dave know how I get.
Yes.
And he escalated it to where it didn't need to be escalated. And if you gonna turn up, then I'm turning up with you. And the way he came at us was very disrespectful. It was very accusatory. Even after we said, yo, and when you told us to stop, we stopped. And basically what happened, Dave didn't give the entire story, but basically what happened, I was filming and I was posting on Twitter. The dude said, yo, y'all can't do that. They told us to stop. I stopped. But we were accused of continuing to do it. And that just wasn't the case, yep. Right? And so he kept accusing us of doing something we weren't doing. And he was very confrontational about it. Yeah. So we got my man, come on, because he was sitting here he was sitting right here with us. He was sitting right here with us. And yeah. So here's I want you to tell the story. Don't say any names. Don't say any names.
No names.
But talk to the people and let them know how it went down. Here you go. Introduce yourself, by the way, too.
My name is Hollywood Gaming. Follow these guys for some time now. Basically, how it broke down was a good cop, bad cop type of thing going on. Everybody knows there's hundreds of people out here. Many of those hundreds of people are recording, taking pictures. But for some odd reason, P&P seemed to get singled out and actually had a shadow over them pretty much the whole camp. Just watching them, making sure that they wasn't recording video, even though they wasn't, after they had been told not to.
You want to turn up?
I had to walk away because he was like Shaw said, people can be confrontational, and that just that was not the environment for it.
I flew
trying to make a scene out here.
He was.
That's what I feel like.
He was.
Yeah, I flew all the way out from Rhode Island for this. It ain't worth that from us. Particularly for me, so it ain't worth it. I still ain't got no bag. You see doggy style shirt. Like I ain't trying to cause no confrontations around here.
Yeah, so it was we good? We got leave?
No, you need a special guest if you'd like.
Oh, come on. What you want to talk about? Jeopardy. What's up? How's it going, man?
My name's Evan.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
What you want to say to the people?
Well, coming down here, the alleged first ballot Hall of Famer, they have no chance of winning a ball game in their own division. Mr. Rogers.
It's
going to be about as useful as Channel 13 PBS.
Talk about it.
So, here, if you want to memorize the whole face, but please, Aaron, don't throw a football at me. Don't make it like, what was it, the movie Last Boy Scout. Please don't break my nose. But, hey, guys, to whom am I have the pleasure of speaking?
This is Panther Nation Podcast on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah, we're on YouTube and Spotify and all the Apple Podcasts and all that good stuff.
YouTube's solid. Yeah. NFL Films should get a hold of you.
They should. They should get a hold of
them. And who is the dog named Snoop?
I'm Dave.
That's Dave, and I'm Rashad. How you doing?
Rashad.
Yes.
Yeah, Ahmad.
No, that's who I was named after, actually. Ahmad Rashad.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Yeah, that's wild.
Rashad should have caught the pass, but he decided to hook up with Cosby's wife instead, right?
I like it.
All right. Look, all I know is I would rather have Earth, Wind, and Fire here singing Serpentine Fire than have that sorry Cal Berkeley overrated quarterback why he had four, I don't know, just raise my voice. No reason at all to explain any less than how did he get 4 MVPs? Because he's the most valuable nothing I've ever seen at 6.
Aaron Rodgers catching strays, bro.
Aaron Rodgers
catching strays.
Because he's earned it. So the Vikings don't get to sweep him anymore. And what's going to be hilarious is Baker's going to beat him at least once down in Tampa and here, up in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But Baker could wear him out on this field because Aaron's going to have a worse time on this field, the hallowed halls of Wofford Terriers in Gibbs Stadium. See you Saturday. Can't wait for everybody to laugh at him on the 9th and 10th. Go home. You're welcome up there because you act like a Yankee.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Rodgers. He definitely getting the smoke coming.
Coming
soon. He's coming. He's coming down to Bank of America Stadium soon. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, man, catches some strays.
Mad strays, unnecessary strays.
Yeah,
this time, very necessary.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But yeah, that was training camp day one. Again, a lot of good things that we saw today. Yeah, Shenault had himself a day.
Sure did.
Yeah, Bryce Young looking good. Yeah, no real complaints. Luckily, no injuries, nothing like that. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you, man.
That was my first broadcast. I will have a podcast.
No, that was good.
Soon. If you guys have fun, so should I.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely. Yeah, so we got.
I'll debut in Lancaster. You know, that is still Charlotte. Then you made my day.
Yeah. So absolutely, too, man. So yeah,
Coach Evan. That's my middle.
Coach Evan. That's Coach Evan. Coach Evan. But yeah, man. So again, great practice. Yeah, man. We saw Dunk. Shout out to Dunk. Dunk is out here. I don't know who was there any other creators out here. I thought some of them.
I know some of them are here, but I didn't see. I know folks from Former Rush was here because I saw them saying they were going to be in here. But C3,
I ain't see him.
You know, we met Cat Daddy. We got a picture with Cat Daddy. Shout out to Cat Daddy's
outside. It's
a lot of people outside. A lot of people outside today.
Y'all gonna kick it with C3? Yeah. C3 coming coming to the creators event on Saturday, our charity event.
Yep.
Oh shit, my bad. Did not mean to do that. My phone. My phone got an alert. My bad. But yeah, C3 coming through. Shout out to Dunk. Shout out to everybody that came through.
Dunk's in there. Shout out to Dunk.
Shout out to Dunk, man. Shout out to Dunk. Hey, listen, man. They
told Dunk most of
they got it out for the creators, B. They got it out for the creators, man. They don't, they won't let us live. Definitely got us on the billboard inside the joint. No P&P allowed, man.
There might have been some sheets. There might have been some papers that got left during the rule era.
We had a personal security guard watching us for at least
most of the practice.
Probably 40. Probably an hour.
And the practice wasn't as long as we thought it was going to be either. We were expected 2 hours. Kind of went for an hour and a half, give and take.
Yeah, man. But yeah, training camp day one, dope. It was dope stuff. Anything else? Uncle Dave outside. Yeah, we
Uncle
outside.
Dave outside, man. Appreciate the $20 super chat, though.
Did not mean to do that. My bad. I can't put the super chats up, but y'all see it, man. Appreciate y'all. Dave burning up out here.
I'm good, bro.